Yeah, we know. We know. Got it. Jeez.
Hang on one second. Let me present, save, share, print.
Print. Do print. 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 Print it so my mom can read it. Print. My mom would want to read this so much. So does my dad want to read it. So print
Okay.
it.
So here's the story. Don't print yet. Let me show you this.
No, I'm going to show it.
So here's the story we picked.
Yeah.
Can you read the title of the story?
Animal shelter sends hard adopt cats to work for.
Yep. Animal shelter sends hard to adopt cats to work for
Local businesses.
local businesses. All right.
What? No! I'm going to adopt all of the cats and keep them.
So let's do
I'm going
this.
to read it now.
So whenever you have a story, you have to read like this. Before you read it, you're going to say, what are the things you know? So what are the things you know
I know
about...
about a lot of cats.
Okay, what do you know about cats?
They like fishes.
Okay, so do you want to write or should I write? But you wanted to write before. It's for the turtles. So it's less food for the turtles. So do you want...
Turtles don't
Do you have a... Here, let me get you a pen. All right, so write down some things you know.
It's melting.
Maybe do little...
Look, it's melting, guys.
And it doesn't melt. It won't melt.
Ew.
So maybe do little dots. Like that.
Hey.
Okay. So what are some things you know? You said. Cats love fish. Yeah. They love. Okay.
Stop peeking. I'm going to show you later.
Okay.
What's this says?
All right. So now, before we read this story, let's write down some things that we want to know about cats. Or that we want to know about this story. So these are cats.
Why do they go to shelters?
Perfect. Why do cats go to shelters? Great question. Why do they go to shelters? Why do you think? Are they bad cats?
No, they're good cats. And those rude, and those people who put them in the shelter, that's very rude.
Okay, so what else? So why do they go to shelters?
They don't feed them. They can die.
So we want to know, why do they go to shelters?
I just spelled do.
How do you think you spell it? D-O.
D-O.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they
Cat, yeah, they.
go to S-H-E. Shelters.
Right, what else do you want to know about this story? About cats working for local businesses?
No.
What else could be something we want to know about this story?
That's it.
So, can I ask a question? How do you think a business could use a cat? Like, what kind of work would a cat do for a business, you think? Maybe we could put that? How do cats do work for a business? Because if I went to work for a business, right, they'd probably have me, like, counting the money or handing out the ice cream or, like, you know what I mean? But
Or they can bring.
But a
they
cat
can,
can't do that. What do you think?
But they can bite, like, bit your money and bring it to you.
they hold the money in their mouth and, like,
Yeah. There you go.
they're like,
Yeah, there you go.
all right, so how do the cats work?
How do
The cats work for the businesses would be.
cats work?
Okay.
Business.
Okay. So once you have the know and the want to know, we're now going to read the story. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring it over.
I want to read it. No,
Can you read?
No.
Go ahead.
I'm going to read it in my head.
Well, I need you. Can you read it out loud so I can hear it?
No.
Thank you, because I haven't heard this story. Go ahead.
Read it at your house then.
Well, I want you to read it to me. We'll download it in a second. We'll print it in a second so your mom can read it.
And Ninky is a black cat. He is 4 years old.
Go ahead.
Ninky was
Sound it out.
Rectus. Wait. Rectus.
Hold this for a second.
Why?
I'm gonna show you something. Got it? Okay, so watch this. So we zoom in on your word. Let's sound it out. So
Rare.
how would you sound that? They say that first part. R-E-S.
I can't see. Still can't see it.
You can't see R-E-S?
Res.
Res. And how would you say that part?
Rescued.
This is rescued.
Unzoom it. Rescued by an animal shelter. When the shelter found Inky, he was angry and scared. He hissed and scratched. Inky was very wild. Workers at the shelter had to trap him with a net. Rude! Then something changed. Inky was given a job. His job is catching mice. Inky's job cheered him up. He stopped hissing. He was like a different cat. The shelter saved Inky called.
The shelter that saved Inky. Yep.
Saved Inky is called BRCS.
How would you pronounce that?
Bors.
Or B-A is Bob. How would you say B-A-R? Bark.
Barks.
Barks.
It stands for
Baltimore.
Baltimore Animal Rescue Care Shelter. Not all cats are made to be pets.
Bailey Deacon, somebody's name.
Billy Deacon works
At Barks.
at Barks. Not all cats make good pets. Mrs.
Deacon.
Deacon said some
Bless you.
cannot use a litter box. Others, to why they may be scared of people too. Families do not adopt these cats. The cats cannot find homes. They just sit in their cages. That's rude. Why can't they keep them?
I know. What else?
I'm gonna smack their
What else?
butt.
How about the Inky though? This cat.
Inky was one of those cats. He did not want to be around people. He tried to scratch and bite. He did not have bright
Bright what?
fort.
How do you say this?
Future.
Future. And then last paragraph.
Then we get
There's
to see
Inky.
that might be not her. And then we feed the turtles.
Well, let's finish this. Then we got to finish our KWL. And we're going to practice this a couple times.
Why is this? What? Bread.
So what's it say? Inky?
Bread. No. Inky was lucky. Thought races had his
Inky was lucky though.
Inky was lucky though braces.
Barks.
Barks have problem with cats like him. He's called working cat sends cats to places like farms, stores, warehouse. Cats scare away mice and rats.
In exchange.
In exchange, they get home. Wait, what? I forgot. I can't forget.
Barks.
Barks has sent more 100 cats to businesses. The cats are not pets. They do not have speed time people. They can speed time alone. Still, they get care from their boss. It is a good deal for us too. The cats keep mice and rats away.
Okay. So we'll stop reading.
No, 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 no.
You want to read that? Okay, go ahead.
Last winter,
Barks.
Bugs sent Inky to the dome back. Where? What is that?
Which one? Brewing.
Brewing.
Diamondback Brewing Company.
Brian, blah, blah, blah.
They make. What does this company make?
This company makes beer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. It had a big mouse problem. The space is full of grand mice loves stucking on Corona. Mr. Forster owns Diamondback Browning. Oh, he said it was like my mouse heaven. Then Inky arrived.
What happened when Inky arrived? Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you think of that story? What do you think about Inky?
Oh my goodness, look, he's
Well,
cute.
we can read another cat story in a second. So let me ask
That's
you some questions.
almost done. That was done.
That one, it's dumb or done?
Done.
Done. Okay. Got it.
Hey.
All right. So
I'm eating.
we said some stuff you know. You said what? Cats love fish.
They love to play.
So wait,
they like to sleep and eat. Why do they go to shelters? How cats work for
Okay.
businesses?
So you said you want to know, and now let's see if we learned anything. So you asked, why do cats go to shelters?
Why?
What did we learn from the story? Why do some cats?
They work for their bosses.
Well, that's the answer to this question. You said, I want to know, how do cats work for the businesses? Can we write down? We learned, what do they do for the businesses specifically?
They
Help what?
they help to catch mice.
Mice and
Whatever.
well, not
They-
whatever, mice and
They help. I forgot. Help
to
to.
catch.
How do you spell catch?
C-A-T-C-H.
C-A-T.
C-H.
C.
C-H.
What? You're confusing me.
C-A-T-C-H and then C-H.
H.
C-H.
Oh my God.
C-A-T. It's okay. C-A-T-C-H. They help to catch what?
Catch mice and rats.
Okay. And then another question we had is, why do they go to shelters? Do you remember from the story, why did the story tell us that some cats don't?
Because they don't have homes.
What do some of the cats do when they're in a home with the humans? Remember they hiss and
Bite.
bite? So when we put that down, one thing we learned is some cats do what? Hiss and
There's something on here.
let's see.
No, the other one.